What's up guys, it's NK Fishing here back with another video. We're doing a little tutorial video today on how to spool up a brand new fishing reel with no line on it. The weather's still cold out, so don't expect any fishing videos anytime soon unless we go to rivers. So for today here I have Seaguar and VizX 8-pound, some line scissors, and then a lure to tie on once we get the line on. Also the reel we're using today is a Shimano Sahara 1000 size on an ultralight reel or rod. Alright, for step one of spooling up your rod, right, you're going to want to unbox your line, get your reel ready, and open up your spool. What we're going to do is we're going to take the tag end here of the line and do just a few granny knots, or overhand knots as some people call them. Do that about 3 or 4 times, or maybe even once or twice depending on how much line you're putting on the rod. Once you've got your overhand knots on there and the line is somewhat secure on there, you're going to want to cut your tag end here just enough length so that if you do somehow get to the bottom of the spool, it's still holding on somewhat. So there's about, I don't know, a little less than 1/4 inch there. You want to close your spool, and what I like to do is since this is fluorocarbon, I like to put this in a bowl with some lukewarm water just to get that line not so coiled like you see here. So we're going to put that line in the water, and since there's no friction on here yet, we're going to want to slowly reel up some line until we have like one small layer on the reel. Also want to tighten up your drag here. Once you have a small line on there, you want to start applying a little bit more pressure, just so that when you're casting, your line isn't just flying off the reel and getting all tangled up. So we're going to keep some pressure up here, get that drag tight, and start slowly reeling it, just so there's just enough pressure and it's not too coiled up when you're casting. Alright, so now I've got a little bit of line on there already, getting it started, going on smoothly for now. We're going to use line conditioner. This is by Line and Lure, and I like to use their line conditioner here. Once you have a little bit of line on there, just put a few drops and rub it into the line, and what this will help with is the memory of the line, and it won't get as coiled up like I was saying earlier, which is also why we put some of the spool in the warm water. Once you get the line and lure on there nice, you can go back to applying pressure and spooling up the rod. This is only a 1000 size reel, so not too much line goes on this, and it is also 8-pound fluoro. So we're gonna keep spooling this up until you have a little bit of gold left. Don't want to over spool it, because then your line is gonna get all tangled up, especially in windy weather. So once I have enough line on there where I feel comfortable with the amount I have, I like to go in and finish it off with a little bit more of that line conditioner, just so it's smooth casting and further distance as well with this. Once you're all done, right, cut, I don't know, about a foot away from the reel. The rest you could save for later. We're going to loosen up our drag real quick, and we're going to put the line through all of the eyes of the rod. Some people do like to put the line through the first eye when they're spooling up the rod. You can do it, but just for the video I didn't do it. Once we got the line through all of the eyes of the rod, we're going to tie on a lure here. This is just a little Bass Pro Shops Crappie Max mini spinner bait. I like to use a Palomar knot. I will do a tutorial video on that later on, you guys could watch. But other than that, that's all for this video. We got our rod all spooled up and nice, ready to go fishing. As soon as that ice melts, we're going to go out. Before we end the video, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe so you see all future videos. Fishing is coming soon. Trust me, as soon as that ice melts, we're going to be out there. Maybe if it's not too cold, we'll go out to a canal and we'll see if we'll catch some catfish or carp. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one.